Apple might finally be making a long-awaited change with the iPhone 17 Pro, and it's one that many users have been hoping to see. According to new reports, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max could come with 12 gigabytes of RAM, a significant jump that seems necessary as Apple focuses more on artificial intelligence. Apple has often lagged behind Android in terms of memory, but this upgrade could make a noticeable difference in performance and the future of Apple Intelligence. As usual, Apple is expected to unveil the iPhone 17 lineup in September, sticking to its annual launch schedule. Recent leaks have hinted at possible design changes, with some sources suggesting that the Pro models might look different this time, possibly taking inspiration from Google's Pixel devices. While that remains uncertain, one thing seems clear. Apple is designing its new Pro models with Apple Intelligence in mind, meaning they need more power to handle AI-driven features efficiently. Initially, reports suggested that only the iPhone 17 Pro Max would receive a RAM upgrade to manage AI processing demands. However, a new update from analyst Jeff Pugh of GFHK Tech Research now indicates that both the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max will come with LPDDR5 12 gigabytes of RAM. This increase is said to be necessary for handling Apple Intelligence's processing needs, which will rely heavily on AI-driven tasks. Apple has traditionally been conservative when it comes to increasing RAM compared to Android manufacturers. Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra also features 12 gigabytes of RAM, and Samsung's Ultra models have offered this for years. Meanwhile, Apple's recent Pro models, the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max, were limited to 8 gigabytes of RAM, with the standard models having even less at 6 gigabytes. Even the newer iPhone 16e ships with 8 gigabytes of RAM, showing that Apple is slowly increasing memory across its lineup. However, it's clear that older iPhones won't be able to support Apple Intelligence, likely because they lack the necessary memory. This latest report also raises an interesting possibility. Apple Intelligence may require even more memory in the future, meaning some AI-driven features could be exclusive to Pro models. Apple has a history of keeping advanced features limited to its high-end devices, and this move could further encourage users to choose the Pro versions for the best AI experience. Although Apple's decision to boost RAM is a step forward, competitors have already moved ahead. Some flagship Android phones now offer 16 gigabytes of RAM, setting a new benchmark for high-performance devices. Apple's ecosystem is optimized to make the most of its hardware, but as AI technology continues to evolve, having more RAM will be crucial for ensuring smooth performance and responsiveness. Aside from the rumored RAM upgrade, the iPhone 17 series could also see a shift in Apple's lineup. Some leaks suggest that Apple may introduce a super slim iPhone 17 Air, which could take the place of the Plus model. If reports are accurate, this device could be as thin as 5.5 millimeters at its slimmest point, making it one of the thinnest smartphones ever made. If true, Apple could be making some big design changes this year alongside its focus on AI improvements. Since these details are based on leaks and speculation, nothing is confirmed yet. However, the chances of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max featuring 12 gigabytes of RAM seem quite strong. This upgrade could mean better multitasking, smoother AI processing, and possibly even exclusive Apple Intelligence features. Whether Apple will fully deliver on its AI promises remains to be seen, but it's clear that users can finally expect more memory in their Pro models. Do you think 12 gigabytes of RAM is enough to keep Apple competitive, or should they have pushed for even more? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tech news. Google's upcoming Pixel 9a might not be as budget-friendly as some had hoped. A new report suggests the phone's pricing could be higher than expected, which may change how it competes in the mid-range smartphone market. Leaks about the Pixel 9a have been circulating for months, with detailed renders, live images, and even hands-on videos giving a clear look at the device. It was even seen alongside Samsung's unannounced Galaxy S25 Edge, making it one of the most thoroughly revealed upcoming phones. While its design and features are well documented, one thing that has remained uncertain is its price, until now. According to a trusted source, the Pixel 9a will start at $499 in the United States for the 128 gigabytes model, with the 256 gigabytes version priced at $599. In the United Kingdom, the price will likely be £499 and £599, respectively. Canadian buyers can expect to pay $679 for the base model and $809 for the higher storage variant. Across Europe, prices vary slightly, with the phone reportedly starting at €559 in Ireland, while markets like France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Belgium are expected to see a 549 euros base price and 649 euros for the 256 gigabytes version. This pricing is in line with previous reports, though some rumors had hinted at a more affordable launch, especially in certain European regions. Hopes of a lower cost option have now faded, and instead, the Pixel 9a appears to be following the same pricing pattern as its predecessor, the Pixel 8a. That model also launched at $499 in the United States and similar price points in other regions. While keeping the same price isn't unusual, some potential buyers may have expected a slight drop, especially with increasing competition in the mid-range segment. Earlier speculation suggested that the Pixel 9a could be priced at around $449 or 499 euros, while offering premium features like a 120Hz OLED display, 8 gigabytes of RAM, a dual camera system with 48 megapixel and 13 megapixel sensors, and a 5,100 mAh battery. If that pricing had been accurate, it would have made the Pixel 9 one of the most competitive options in its category. However, with the confirmed pricing, it now faces stronger challenges from rival brands. The real test for the Pixel 9a is how well it stacks up against competitors in the same price range. Compared to Apple's upcoming iPhone 16e, Samsung's Galaxy S24 FE, and the OnePlus 13R, the Pixel 9a has some advantages, but it also comes with trade-offs. It will be slightly more affordable than Apple's entry-level model and Samsung's Fan Edition device, though it sits at a higher price point than Motorola's mid-range options or Samsung's Galaxy, a 35 5G. Another factor to consider is the standard Pixel 9, which is expected to launch at $799 but frequently sees discounts, dropping it to $699 or even $649. If its price falls further to $599, buyers may find it more worthwhile to choose the standard Pixel 9 instead, as it offers a better camera, a more premium build, and additional features over the Pixel 9a. OnePlus is another brand bringing strong competition, with the OnePlus 13R offering more base storage than the Pixel 9a, an extra 4 gigabytes of RAM, a larger and higher quality display, a bigger battery, and a triple camera system, rather than a dual lens setup. Google's biggest advantage remains its long-term software support, but a slightly lower price tag would have made the Pixel 9 a much stronger contender. Despite the higher-than-expected pricing, the Pixel 9 still has a lot to offer, especially for users who prefer a clean Android experience with years of software updates. The question now is whether its price will affect its appeal in a competitive market. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech news. For years, Apple has kept a familiar look for the iPhone, but could that finally be changing? The iPhone 17 Pro Max is rumored to introduce one of the biggest design updates in a long time. Leaks suggest Apple may be switching up the camera layout, making this model look noticeably different from its predecessors. But with various reports floating around, is this redesign actually happening, or is it just another rumor that won't come true? Recent images shared by insider Sonny Dixon reveal an iPhone 17 Pro Max inside a MagSafe case. What's interesting is that the case design doesn't match the ones made for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, hinting at some major adjustments.